Hey everyone! Happy New Year! It's close enough, right? I'm Hannah and this is a pretty sad video because it's my last thrift haul of 2017. Unlike most people, I'm not surprised that the year is over. Like, I'm happy that it's over. I'm ready to move on to the next year and start thrifting way more in 2018. Before I dive into the stuff that I thrifted this month, I do want to share one Christmas present that I got because it's something that I've been trying to thrift and Santa finally just was like, just buy it on Amazon. So Santa bought me Vibes on DVD. So this is an 80s classic described as a supernatural psychic road trip starring Jeff Goldblum and Cyndi Lauper. It's just ridiculous 80s fun and I think everybody should see it. Don't recommend trying to thrift the VHS tapes, that's gonna take you a while. Just do what Santa did, buy this on Amazon. I will link it below. Okay, and now on to the thrift haul. So to start the actual thrift haul, I have just a few knickknacks and then the rest is all clothes. And what I'm gathering from the comments is that you guys are actually more of a fan of the knick-knack stuff that I thrift, which is interesting because fashion is my passion. Like, that's the reason I started this channel, because of fashion. I mean, yeah, it's cool thrifting like a gremlin stuffed animal, but I'm in it for the clothes. It's okay, whatever you're here for, I have it. So first up, I got two cassette tapes. The first one is The Best of Blondie, which I'm like 90% sure is one that I thrifted this summer and it didn't work. I don't know if my cassette player ate it or something, and I was kind of bummed. Anyways, found it again. I haven't listened to it yet, so keep your fingers crossed that this one works. And the other cassette tape that I found is Back to the Future 2 soundtrack. This is gonna go really well with the original soundtrack that I already own. I've had like since high school. Kind of on a roll with finding Back to the Future stuff at the thrift store. Next, never in a million years did I think that I would be the owner of a Nickelodeon blimp. I have so many people I want to thank for this blimp. First of all, thank you to the thrift store that I found it at. It was in a free bin at the register. It's full of like little toys that they give to kids for free, but they're cool with me taking toys. It's not a real blimp like they hand out at the Nickelodeon Kids' Choice Awards. It's actually a kaleidoscope. Ooh, you look funny. But I'm still gonna display it on my shelf and pretend that I won an award from Nickelodeon. Same thrift store, different section, I found this tiny little caboodles case, and I actually paid for this, a whole quarter. So it opens on this side, and then you can flip it, and it opens on the other side. First, I bought it because it was caboodles, and I really love caboodles. And second, I've never seen a case quite like this, and I thought it'd be really great for just like storing small jewelry for traveling. Okay, this ring is too big, but you get the idea. First, I want to start with some things that I bought online. I'm gonna disclose this somehow, I'm not quite sure how to describe it. So swap.com sent me a gift card. I'm not obligated to talk about them. I wasn't even obligated to use the card. But just so you know, the next few things you see were bought from them with a gift card that they gave me. But I'm not letting that sway my judgment of what I think of like the overall site. And if you followed my Instagram stories this month, you probably already saw this stuff, so just deal with it. I got this radical Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle sweatshirt. This is not vintage. It was actually in the women's category on their website, but I have a feeling it was actually junior sizing. It just has kind of a rather tight fit for a size large and I'm a size medium. Or, you know, maybe I've been eating too much pizza. Oh my gosh, speaking of pizza, the back. So it's a sheer fabric and it has the Ninja Turtles and it has pizza all over it. And it is a little bit high-low. Even with the kind of iffy fit, I'm okay with it. That's not something I can blame the website for. I mean, they just use their best judgment. That's more on the manufacturer for making a small shirt. The next thing I got from swap.com was also kind of an oops item. A lot of things on their website were not on mannequins and they didn't have measurements. So it was kind of frustrating to shop. So I would find something and then I would try to cross-reference it on the internet to try to find measurements for it, and it was like the longest shopping experience of my life. So this is a really cool romper that I found on their website, and it was under the dresses category, and I could clearly tell that it was a romper, and they had a romper category, so I don't know how this missed someone's radar. But luckily my eagle eye could spot that it was a romper. I could tell that there were shorts in the photo. I couldn't find measurements on it online, so I took a really big gamble buying a romper secondhand on the internet. But it works! It's definitely like flirtier than my usual style, but that was what I was going for. I'm like, hey, if I have a gift card, I'm just gonna buy stuff that I maybe wouldn't normally buy myself. I just really love rompers, and usually I think of them as summer pieces, so this one is long sleeve so I can wear it in the winter, and I think it'd be really cute with tights, and I'm just looking forward to styling it. So I did have a couple successes on swap.com. So this is a cold shoulder dress. It's black and it has like these green white splotches. I have no idea what they're supposed to be, if it's like confetti or rocks. But I've never owned anything cold shoulder because my arms are just a different size than my body, so it usually doesn't work out right. But this whole dress is stretchy, so it's like magic. So again, this was something I bought that was a little different than my style because I think it's kind of classier. Like, it feels like business casual. Like, if I worked in an office, I'd probably wear this with a blazer or something. I don't know, let's hope it doesn't come to that. Keep supporting me online so I don't have to go to an office. And the last thing I got is really fancy. It is this lush colored slip dress. This is by Guess brand and it was new with tags. Some of you might remember the grief that I have with like sleeveless and spaghetti strap dresses. But when I saw this, I pictured it with t-shirts and I was gonna try it with a turtleneck for New Year's Eve. Basically, I'm gonna make it really super modest. I don't know if there would ever be a reason I would wear it as is with spaghetti straps, but I just like the dress overall and I know I can do a lot with it styling wise. So stay tuned to my blog for that. One more item from the internet. This is from thredup.com, another secondhand clothing website. I had ordered a dress there last month that I was gonna wear for New Year's Eve. When I got it, it was so perfect looking, except for my arms. Like I said, my arms are bigger than my torso by like 2 sizes, and so the arms did not fit and I had to send it back. So I sent it back and then I bought 4 more things for the same price of the dress. And then from those 4 things, 3 of them went back. This is the only thing I kept from all of the ThredUp shopping I've done in the last month. But I don't think it's too bad. So I got another off-the-shoulder top. This one is yellow and it's by H&M and it actually can be worn on the shoulders or off the shoulders, which is really great because I love versatile clothing. It's way too thin to be wearing right now in the winter. It's like minus 30 degrees outside, so it's definitely going to be a spring and summer shirt. So I'm going to tuck this away in my closet and hope I don't forget it when the weather gets hot. I love that. It's like getting surprise clothes when you hide clothes on yourself. Does anybody else do that? Okay, so all of the things I have left I bought from Goodwill on their very last 1, 2, 3 clothing sale, where all the clothes are $1.23. In the new year, the store that I go to, the location, they're upping the price to $1.50. I have mixed feelings about it, but yeah, I'll probably still keep shopping there. So for $1.23, one of the last things that I got is this gray tunic dress. I think it's totally a dress on me. So it's gray and it's striped, and that's really all you need to know about it. Next, I moseyed on over to the men's t-shirts and I found this Save Ferris shirt where we've got Cameron and the words Save Ferris. Then another shirt I got is this Metallica t-shirt, which, spoiler alert, I don't listen to Metallica. I bought this because of my brother Ethan, who has been in a few videos with me. He loves Metallica. And he gets kind of mad at me when I tell him that I find band t-shirts when I'm thrifting, and he's like, why didn't you buy it? So I kind of just thought ahead and it was like, Ethan would want me to have this shirt, even though it's my size. I'm like, well, I'll ask him anyways. Turns out when I get home, he says he already has it and it's not vintage, so it really doesn't mean anything to him. And I'm not gonna wear it because I don't feel comfortable wearing bands that I don't actually listen to. I don't want to be a poser. So I guess we're just gonna see what happens to this. I guess if anyone's been looking for a 2007 Metallica t-shirt, then slide into my Instagram DMs. Let's make a deal. Second to last thing is this brown vest that I just bought on a whim. It's sort of cropped, it's kind of got like motorcycle jacket details. And in the pocket, I found 2 bobby pins. So girl, if you're missing your bobby pins, I found them. The last thing I have is from my thrifting wish list, and it's my favorite item from December 2017. So if you haven't watched my 2017 thrifting favorites, you're gonna wanna go back to the last video so you can see all of the amazing things that I thrifted this year. Okay, so my favorite thing from December 2017 is this beautiful vintage tulle skirt. It is just too cute. I had to make that pun. I've been looking for a tulle skirt and I actually was hoping to find a pink one because I borrowed one from a friend a couple years ago and I loved it. But then this one was at Goodwill for $1.23 and I was like, blue is also a color I love, I'm gonna get it. And this is a very vintage skirt. Like, I feel like I have to be wearing gloves to touch it because it's so fragile. I believe it's probably 1950s or 1960s, and it has a label in it, and it's really fancy writing, but I'm pretty sure it's by a brand called Arrogant Cat. And if it's not, then I really wish it was by a brand called Arrogant Cat because I love cats. I haven't done any research on it, but I'm just gonna put it out there if you guys want to research it for me, and let me know down in the comments what you find about this. Because it's vintage and it just feels so fragile, I'm probably only gonna wear it for special occasions. But then again, how many opportunities come up where you need to wear a tulle skirt? It just is a special occasion piece. Well, that music means that it's time to end this video and move on to the new year, 2018, that's full of so many endless thrifting possibilities. But before I say my last goodbye, I want to say thank you guys so much for watching this video, watching my thrift hauls in 2017, watching any of my videos in 2017. It's really exciting to share my thrifting life and style with you guys, and I'm glad that you enjoy it and you've stuck around this long. If you especially enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up so that I know that you like my thrift hauls and I'll keep making them. You can also hit the subscribe button and the notification bell, and that way you'll always know when I upload a new video. You can follow me all over the internet for more thrifting fun. All of my social links are down below. Hopefully I will see you in future videos, and in the meantime, be excellent to each other.